Okay, folks, here we are once again. Episode 6 of Ballyhoo. 5? Is it 5? Oh my god. Okay, episode 5 of Ballyhoo. We won't cut that out. I can't. Um,
Well,
uh,
that's what it says on your YouTube.
well, it's probably right then. I did this when I had my head more together. Yeah, okay, 5 sounds about right. 6 sounded like that sounds like a lot. I think this is 5. We'll find out at the end of this when I actually look at the rest of the episodes. um, but anyway, I think we're about to get into a cage with a gorilla. So before we do that, everybody just say hello as per normal.
Hello, Lee here.
Hello, Swandy's here.
Hello, I'm here as always.
Actually,
And hello, Woody here too.
everyone's here apart from Mike, basically, who can't make it on Mondays most of the time anymore. One thing though, Lee, if you turn your camera slightly, because at the moment Svandis is cut off on the feed. I don't know if you can shift it a little bit further over so we can see you both. Nope. That would be good if it stayed like that. Can you move your chairs instead? Oh, this is great telly. That might be better. Say something so you can see you on the screen.
Something.
Okay, yeah, that's better than it was.
Okay.
Cool. All right, let's just crack on, shall we? Let's open our most recent save. Okay. So we're inside the cage that Chelsea was presumably held captive in. The bucket and the lump of meat are still here. We're carrying the headphones, a skeleton key, the pole, which you can probably drop at this point, the ticket, the radio, the balloon, and the money. So I'm going to drop the pole. Maybe it has a third use. Who knows? I also noticed when I watched this back last week that it says that it's blanketed with straw. So we didn't actually search it. So I was just going to search the straw. Okay, there's nothing eye-catching under the straw. Because I don't think we needed to search it to find the headphones. I think they were already out, but we never actually searched. So there's that. And if we go south from here, there's a gorilla suit, President William Howard Taft, a clown mask, and a stool. So I guess there's two things we could do, right? We could put the gorilla suit on and get in the cage with the gorilla.
Yeah.
Or we could try and record the radio station to the Walkman somewhere other than on top of the tent.
On top of the cage, right?
So we don't get reception on top of the cage. We have to climb up the rope to get on top of the tent.
Oh.
But we can't do. I don't think we can do that with. We tried that, and I don't think we can do that with both the radio and the headphones.
I think we drop stuff if we tried to do that.
So there was and we can't, if we go up there and drop the radio just sort of slides back down because there's no flat surface. So it occurred to me that we could potentially go back into the big top and go up to the trapeze platform.
Okay.
Drop the radio there, come back down.
Come back down. Yeah.
Get the headphones, go back up. So that was another thing, but maybe we should just park that and go and die at the hands of a gorilla. Okay, we're now at the menagerie. Look in cage. You observe a gargantuan and thoroughly bored gorilla sitting on a helter-skelter bed of straw. I think we unlocked the door already, but let's just try unlock cage with key. It's unlocked. Okay, I'm going to wear the gorilla suit. I'm going to save the game. We'll just save it over.
Yeah, just got it hyphen about to die or something.
Yeah. Open door. Cage door creaks slowly open. Well, of course, we should try the negative, shouldn't we? We should try going in without the suit. Let's remove the suit and go in. Inside Marla's cage, you stand on the straw-covered cage floor, surrounded on 4 sides by closely spaced iron bars. The open cage door is east. Marla gets up from his doldrums and stares down at you, tilting his head slowly to one side. Look at Marla. Marla appears as a huge ball of dark fur with a thumping breastplate and a crinkled mug, both high gloss black. He's looking down at you quizzically. The ape begins mouthing some straw with his pliable lips. Under the coarse layer of straw, the outline of a trapdoor is visible. Excitedly, Marla bounces up and down while baring his massive yellow teeth at you. If you open the trapdoor, presumably we can't. Bulky and difficult to grip, the trapdoor resists the laboured attempts of your hands, which are especially sweat-drenched with Marla hovering over you. The gorilla picks his nose impassively.
Ah, so maybe he will help us if he sees us trying to open it as a gorilla.
It's possible. I mean, ask Marla about circus. Marla stares at you through his deep-set, jaundiced eyes. Marla bellows out a roar that backs you towards the cage door. This is probably on a timer, isn't it? Like, sooner or later we're just going to get ripped limb from limb. But let's just keep going. Actually, what have we got? Okay, I've just done an inventory. It says, agitated by your presence, Marla appears on the verge of attack. If we do nothing again, like an eclipse, the gorilla hovers over you, then everything becomes dark. You have died. Well, not quite died. The doctors do what they can, but as the debts rise and the prognosis dips, you take the only avenue left and sell yourself to the circus. As the human corkscrew, you enjoy top billing as a popular midway attraction, garnering fame to rival that of 19th century oddity John Merrick. Still, as the fingers of the great unwashed poke at your benumbed hide, you contemplate how this fate might have been thwarted.
Good work.
In 501 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we do now know that it's 200 points is the winning score. So we are a quarter of the way through the game at this point, score-wise at least. Okay, so let's try doing the same thing again, this time in the gorilla suit, which I think at this point we're wearing, right? Okay, yeah, so open door, and we'll go west in. So we get the same description. Marla gets up from his doldrums and stares down at you. If apes could laugh, this one would, at the sight of you standing there expectantly in your hairy suit. Instead, the gorilla is bewildered and starts tilting his head slowly to one side. Okay, we see the trapdoor open. Trapdoor. Nope. Hug Marla. doesn't know hug.
It's almost like we need to get Marla to help somehow.
Or leave, or get out of the cage.
You don't think Marla's the savage beast that we have to soothe?
No, I think that's the elephant.
Do you think the pole could be used to
Poke Marla.
lever the trapdoor open?
Well, I think the trapdoor's held shut because Marla's on top of it.
Oh,
We need to get him off the door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we have any sweets or anything
No, I don't.
anything? Or banana? Oh, maybe the banana was full.
Oh, yeah,
No, the banana was only in our kind of hypnotized
Yeah.
vision.
Oh, that was in the
Yeah,
that was in
yeah.
the dream thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't in the real world anyway.
We don't have anything to give to him.
It says he's mouthing some straw. Can we give him some straw?
No, if you say get straw, it says under the coarse layer of straw, the outline of a trapdoor is visible. You can move Marla. You can't move Marla. Tickle Marla.
Pick his nose.
Offer Marla some straw.
The hair is coarse and bristly against the palm of your hand. The gorilla is too puzzled by your intrusion, however, to enjoy such a creature comfort. Agitated by your presence, Marla appears on the verge of attack.
Unless leaving the cage, he might come with us.
Well, that's what I thought. So I've just gone east to the menagerie, north to Midway entrance, south menagerie, look in cage. He's just in there. And it resets when we go back in again. So he goes back to his first behavior, picks his nose impassively. Get Marla. Nope. Sing a song.
Paul?
Pull Marla. In the face of your attack, Marla simply scrunches his nose in curiosity. This has the effect of withering the fierce expression on your face and botching your follow-through. With the playfulness that is characteristic of the great apes, Marla treats you like a piece of luggage for about 30 minutes. You have died.
I guess the gorilla suit is not fooling Marla.
Yeah, it's an odd one, isn't it?
I wonder if we can pretend to be a well, we don't look anything like a massive gorilla, do we? Even in
No.
the suit. I was thinking
I
if we were
think
sitting...
I think his name suggests that he likes classical music. I mean, he's called Marla.
I was thinking the same thing.
Play something on the radio for him.
Well, we need to record that classical music on the radio then, don't we?
Maybe we need to go and do that.
Okay, let's go do that.
Just to point out that this time we are not the human corkscrew. It says, as the human platypus, you enjoy top billing as a popular midway attraction. There we go. So every time we die, presumably we get a different billing. Okay. Well, might as well remove the suit then. I mean, it's almost like we want to get his attention on the outside. I don't know. Okay, anyway, drop the suit. Oh, remove and drop suit. Okay. And drop it. Okay. Remove suit. Drop suit. There we go. Not quite as clever. Okay, so we've got everything we need, yeah? Ticket, radio, headphones. Okay, fine. go into the performance ring. Okay. So we drop all except balloon. Get radio up. Drop radio down. Get headphones up. Get radio. Turn on radio. Classical music. Okay. Play tape. So we're at 434. Rewind tape. 124. Play tape. I think we don't want to record over the voice, do we?
No.
I wrote it down last week. It's between 186 and 248.
Okay. Let's just go all the way back. Okay. Here it is. Okay. 248.
I think so. That's what I
Okay.
wrote down.
So I'm stopping the tape here at 310.
So that's interesting. So it says, at the clap of my hands, he will obey my command. So maybe if we play the tape to someone and then clap our hands, maybe we'll be able to order, not the gorilla, but someone
Around.
That's very true.
like Andrew Jenny.
Mm.
Don't know. I mean, it seems a long shot getting them to put the headphones on and play it, but just a thought.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can record.
What number are you recording from?
310. The small mic crackles open. The counter reads 372. It's gone to 434. I'm just going to record till the end. 496. I think I'm just going to stop it there, actually. Stop tape.
I wonder whether this is how many turns of soothing we have.
Maybe. Oh, maybe I should have just kept it going.
No, there wasn't much left, was there?
Just keep it playing.
You need to check on the tape anyway.
Oh, look, the tape continues to play, emitting the sounds of classical music.
Well done.
Mm.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. And it does it for 3 turns. Let's just rewind it to where we need it then.
Does it go back to Hendrix after that, or I don't know how much of the tape there is?
Classical music at 496. Hendrix at 558. Okay, I think that's about where we need it. Turn off radio. Down. Oh, still on the platform. Okay, we've got everything again.
Probably worth a save.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So do we think... So I still think that the classical music is for the elephant. So I'm just going to play it and then walk into the tent.
Yeah.
Do you think it might be harder to put the headphones on the elephant though?
We don't need to.
Oh, does it play out? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, with upraised tusks and flailing trunk, the elephant backs you off. And it's playing classical music. Okay. I've reset the tape. I'm going to open the cage and go in.
I guess maybe you should wait until he's about to attack.
Well,
I'll see what happens, I guess.
okay, so here it goes. It started playing the classical music. So the tape continues to play, emitting the sounds of classical music. The counter reads 372. Marler snatches away the pair of headphones. From the looks of him, an undeniable lowbrow. But now Marler, true to his name, displays a quite highbrow taste in music. He ushers the headphones over to the corner of his cage, his savage breast to soothe.
Oh, has he moved off the trapdoor now then?
And we've probably got 2 turns to open it.
No, he's not even attacking us anymore. I mean, he would if we tried to get the headphones back off him, presumably. As the trapdoor hinges upward, you can see a compartment that is empty, but for a small red ribbon.
We did get some points there as well.
We did, for opening the trapdoor.
Can you get the ribbon?
Oh, shit. Marler suddenly lets out a primal deafening scream that rattles the bars of his cage. You can hear the pair of headphones being reduced to dust in the ape's tense grip. Like an eclipse, the gorilla hovers over you, then everything becomes dark. You know what happened, don't you?
We
You
did.
don't have classical
We
music.
took
Yeah.
too long, didn't we?
Yeah, too many turns.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? He's listening to classical music and then Hendrix comes on.
Did we take too long to open the trapdoor, or did we not record enough classical music?
Well, it's probably both of those, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a very yes. I'm not entirely sure, but let's try it in case we do have to go and re-record it, which would be annoying, obviously. So, so we're on 248. So I think we're going to get one play of voice. But then as soon as the classical starts, he takes the... Yeah, so this will work. Open door. West. Play tape. Ah, stupid. We can search straw before, can't we? Snatches the headphones. Now we can open trap door. Get ribbon. East. Close door. Okay, the cage door is now closed. Marler suddenly lets out a primal deafening scream that rattles the bars of his cage. You can hear the pair of headphones being reduced to dust in the ape's tense grip. With that volcanic emotional response to the end of his listening pleasure, Marler settles back down into the straw.
Let's hope we don't need the tape then to hypnotize.
I mean, the only way to find out would be to go back and record the radio all the way to the end of the tape and then see if his reaction is the same when the tape just stops, and rather than starting to play Hendrix.
I see.
Or record classical music from the beginning of the tape up to the hypnotism and see if he gets hypnotized.
he's not going to understand it, though, is he?
You can know.
I mean,
Clever creatures, gorillas. I don't know. It does seem weird that we've now lost the headphones, doesn't it, for a bit of ribbon?
I mean, it may be that this is what the headphones are for,
Sure.
and they serve two purposes. One is what we've just done with Marla, and the other is to clue us into the fact that Chelsea was hypnotized.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
I mean, you could save it here as the after and then restore and just go to Andrew Jenny with the headphones with the hypnotist thing and just try it. And then if it doesn't work, we can just come back to where we are here.
Yeah.
In the meantime, has anyone got any idea what a bit of red ribbon would be useful for?
It's
that-
stupid, but the balloon is red, isn't it? The first thing I thought of was tying the ribbon
Tie it to the balloon.
but I have no idea why that would be.
I mean,
Mm.
it's possible that Jenny likes ribbon.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she
Okay.
doesn't. Okay. It's just worth a very quick test.
We're underestimating gorillas and women.
Both equally as dangerous.
I mean, I could just... Oh, I suppose one thing we could do, of course, is play the tape in the presence of other people,
Right. Yes.
including Rimshaw.
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens if we play the tape.
And then clap.
Gracefully, Jenny takes a bow. Yeah, no, that had no effect.
Clap. Oh, no, clap hands. No, that is the same. Oh.
I'm going to play the tape to Rimshaw. Ask Rimshaw about Chelsea. So there's been no reaction from Rimshaw as his voice came on. If I ask Rimshaw about Chelsea, Rimshaw the incomparable draws his hands to his forehead, closes his eyes, meditates a moment, then offers, about Chelsea it is impossible for me to soothsay. Ask Grimshaw about tape. He just says the same. About the pair of headphones it is impossible for me to soothsay.
Clap hands.
Takes a bow. These are just standard responses.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. Well, there we are then. Maybe it was just to get the ribbon.
You'd think there'd be a reaction though, wouldn't you? Because like I'm literally playing evidence that he was involved in a kidnapping. He's playing it very cool. Cool as a cucumber. You'd expect a reaction from the game though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess partly this comes down to how much we trust the game. You know, would the game let us lose the headphones when there's still a really important use for them? Like that.
No, it would.
It let us get a monkey stuck to our back.
It did.
Either way, we need to keep a safe game at that stage, I think.
Yeah, good thinking. Well, do you want to just restore and carry on and just make a note?
Yeah. So actually, this game here, isn't it, is the one where we haven't been in yet. So I think
Let's
it's
go and
9.
get the ribbon and then go and wander around and see if anything else news happened.
So now we don't have the headphones.
Did you examine the ribbon?
Ah, cut from ordinary cloth, the ribbon is a stunning bright red.
Doesn't red attract bulls? Do we need to find like a bull? Or will it make an elephant charge or something?
Can we tie the ribbon to something?
Well, I only mentioned the balloon because I think the balloon is red, isn't it?
Oh. Tie ribbon to balloon is a complete waste of time.
All right.
Tie ribbon to pole is not in the least bit helpful. One thing that also confuses me is this. If we go south here, on the east side, there's a big old plywood sideshow front, faded beyond recognition. It serves as a barrier wall of an enclosed structure behind the elephant tent. And we haven't needed to climb on top of the cage. We go up onto the cage. And there's a rope ladder hanging from the top edge of the tent. I wonder if we can go to the top of the tent, pull the rope ladder up, and then drop it over the east side to try and, or, you know, can't we even get the rope ladder? It's not takeable. On the tent, standing unsteadily on top of a gable tent. On one edge of the tent, a rope ladder drops down. Yes, one edge of the tent. Move ladder. Moving the ladder reveals nothing. Pull ladder. No. If you go east, it says with a lousy footing and a lousy sense of direction. Up here. Oh, direction up here. You take a few wobbly steps.
Have you moved then?
No. Moving the ladder says moving the ladder reveals nothing. Pulling it says pulling the ladder has no desirable effect. Pull up ladder. Playing in this way with the ladder accomplishes nothing. Oh, it was a good idea, I guess. You can barely see the ladder. Top of cage.
I mean,
move
to
it from
the
here.
pole again? To be able to walk along the tent?
Maya's got a suggestion.
Oh.
Maya and Louisa asks, can we wear the ribbon and pair it with the gorilla suit to be a female gorilla?
Suppose I could try tying it to the gorilla suit. Like making a bow. I feel like we've done the gorilla. Oh no, we still got the suit though, haven't we? We obviously haven't finished with gorillas. I don't know.
and then entice Marla out of the cage, perhaps? I mean,
Yeah, to investigate the cage more.
well, or I don't know, to go in with the elephant. Who knows? So we've got no reason for the top of the tent at the moment, have we? We've just got a random location.
We've got no what? Sorry.
There's no that we have no idea why we can go up to the top of the tent.
No.
No.
And so didn't things slide off the edge? Can we slide off the edge? I mean, probably die, but
I just tried sliding east or slide down. Doesn't
is the
recognize
rope
the
ladder
sentence.
is the rope ladder the way that we got up there? Is
Yeah.
it's basically telling us
Mm.
that's the way that we came up.
Yeah.
And if you keep going east, it's not going to work.
If you try and go anywhere from the top of the tent, it says with lousy footing and a lousy sense of direction up here, you take a few wobbly steps, but the location doesn't change. You're still just on the tent.
Was it
we're
not
not-
just the place we needed to go to get the radio to work?
I mean, it did, but obviously that isn't where we could record it. So it's almost like a red herring. Like maybe you discover that that's where the radio works, and then spend ages trying to figure out how to record classical music on the headphones.
This does represent a location from which we could release the balloon without it popping on a roof. I don't
True,
know.
but I mean, I'm pretty sure we need the helium that's in the balloon.
And we're not carrying anything here, are we?
I dropped everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you carry more than like one item, it says you're carrying too much to go up the rope ladder.
So the other avenues we have are some lions. We still can't get past the elephant. We
Can't-
still haven't got through the other turnstiles?
No.
Is it worth seeing if the skeleton key gets us anywhere else? There was an office or something, wasn't there? Or
We tried it.
did
Yeah.
we try that?
Yeah.
The clown mask wouldn't freak out the elephant. The clown mask and a balloon, or scare Andrew Jenny.
Did you try wear ribbon?
Like, can we do like a mouse impression with the helium for the elephant to scare it?
You're now wearing the ribbon, so we can wear the ribbon. Can we? We can wear the gorilla suit and the ribbon. Whether we look like a female gorilla is another question entirely, though. I mean,
maybe you should wear the mask as well. I mean, you know, all in.
I mean, okay. If we try kissing Marla, it says the ASPCA has taken people to court for lesser offences. That's fair. But we basically restarted the Marla getting increasingly agitated cycle.
There's nothing else in here, is there? Was there anything else to search or?
No, nothing else to search. There's literally just straw, which had a trapdoor under it, and there was a ribbon under the trapdoor. We could try going into the elephant. No. The elephant doesn't have any different reaction when we're wearing the suit or the ribbon.
Try taking the helium and going squeak.
Okay, open.
You might want to save it though.
You know
Yeah.
when you hold a balloon and you like pull the opening so that it squeaks. So
Yeah.
you don't have to breathe it in. You just kind of good luck telling the parsers to do that.
But I mean, I don't think we can do this because we can't get into the tent. Like, even if I breathe helium, we have one move to say something. So we could squeak. How do you spell squeak? Squeak. No, just going in, we exhale a lungful of helium.
So when you go in, the elephant immediately pushes you out.
Yeah.
Just go, oh, I see. Right, okay.
Yeah, we have no time to do anything in there. But so we have a ribbon now. I can't help feeling, or maybe we should go investigate the cats. We have meat. We have a stool.
Stall. Yeah.
But also maybe we just haven't really unlocked Andrew Jenny yet either.
Well, let's go try the stall and the meat and
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
and hope that we don't actually need a whip.
Right. Okay, so we've got the bucket and the stool. We've got stuff just lying all over the place. Oh well. Okay, let's save here then. Oh. Okay. Do we got the ticket? Oh, we have got our ticket. Okay. If we look in the cage, it says you can see a pair of sleepy-headed lions resting on their haunches in the sawdust. There's an enclosed lion stand in the lion's den, sitting a few yards away from where you first saw it. Lion stand. The lion stand is a red 3-foot-high cylindrical pedestal.
No, but I guess that if you were to throw the meat onto the lion stand, it gives you a kind of a location, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's also like a portcullis or like a gate over the entrance cage, right? That leads outside. If we go in, the big cats suddenly spring out of their slumber and begin moving stealthily around the den as if in preparation for a feeding. Lion's den. Here inside the round cage you stand in a dingy indoor twilight, surrounded by a panorama of closely spaced bars. The cage door that you're still keeping an eye on is to the east. Built into the southern side of the round cage there's a square grate which is lowered, blocking some sort of passage. The lion's stand is sitting a few yards away from where you first saw it.
So that's that tunnel, isn't it, that we've seen from the outside
Yes.
with the bars. So if we can get them into there, I guess if we can open it and get them in there.
So this thing about the lion stand is sitting a few yards away from where you first saw it is interesting. I wonder if it's hiding something. Like the implication is that it's been moved.
Right. Yeah.
If I say move stand, it says jealous of your attempt to assume its throne, the shaggy king of the beasts repels you with a volcanic roar. Both lions continue pacing nervously back and forth around the den, never letting you out of their sight. Okay.
Did you want to try throwing the meat or putting the meat somewhere?
Yeah, well, I want to lock them in the exit.
Yeah.
Open grate. Like sentries on guard, the pacing lions prevent this. Right. Okay.
Put meat on stand.
Wave stool ineffectually at lions.
Huh?
Can you put the meat into the
Okay.
into the tunnel?
Hmm.
Or wondering whether we could put the bucket down on the other side of the tunnel outside.
Wonder if I could do it from the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't open it, but we could try to put the meat in there, couldn't
Yeah,
we?
and I squish it through.
We still can't open it though, can we?
Well, we can't because the lions prevent us from opening it.
And so putting some meat inside it, that'll make it easier.
Well, let's just see if it's possible first.
Yeah, try it.
I mean, I need to show them who's boss. That's fundamentally, right?
You go for it, mate.
Yeah. Put meat in passage. You slip the corpuscular lump of meat into the barred passage.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, an X doesn't work.
I'm not comfortable about the kids watching while you slip your meat into a passage, by the way.
Excuse me.
Hey! Have we still got the poll?
No. Ooh, a good measure of water gurgles into the bucket. I just wondered about that. It's been bothering me that there's that water fountain. We haven't found anything to do with it.
Nice.
But we can fill the bucket with water.
Cats don't like that.
Mm.
It's made of galvanized steel and contains water. Tempted to fling it at Andrew Jenny.
Actually, there's quite a few things. The elephant might want the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, the elephant.
Cat might not like the water.
Okay. Well, that seems right. That we need to put the meat in the passage and then somehow open it so they go in, and then we can move the stand. But
can we use the stool to kind of shepherd the elephants towards the passage and then lock them in there?
You mean the lions?
Lions, sorry. Yeah.
I'm just going to save over. Open door. I mean, what's the terminology for waving a stool at a lion? Hold stool. You already have it. Wave stool at lion. Brandish stool. No.
Did you do examine grate? Was there any more to see?
The closed rusty grate leads to a passage going away from the round cage. You can see that it is empty up to the point where it extends outside of the big top. The pacing lines prevent me opening the grate. Stand on stand. Jealous of your attempt to assume it's thrown. We're at an impasse.
Can you lift the stand or hide under it?
If I try and interact with it in any way, the lion roars, jealous of your attempt to assume its throne. I mean, we haven't really looked at the lions. You glance at each lion and realise that because you're outside the big top, stuck waiting in line when the lions were introduced, you're not certain who is who. You'll have to refer to each as the shaggy lion or the smooth-bodied lion. Okay. Smooth lion. With each stride, the cat's muscle-laden shoulder bones pivot up and down in tandem. The lion wags its salivating tongue in stride, at times giving off a deep-throated purr. There's not a lot to go on.
Yeah.
You want to try throwing the water on them?
The salivating one? Deftly, the shaggy lion sidesteps your splashing. The water explodes into a zillion sparkling droplets that immediately evaporate.
I was just looking back at the pictures of the feelies that
Oh, yeah.
we had, just in case there's any clues. And there is a lion tamer, isn't there, called Gottfried? Do we like see him anywhere, or does he have like a?
No.
I don't know.
Unless he's gone south through the turnstile that we can't go through.
Just thought he might have clues about how to manage them or something.
Or a whip, indeed.
Yeah, or a
Or he
whip.
might have a
Exactly.
whip. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Does he have like a carrot? Where do these people live in this circus?
We're back at midway. I mean, I could try.
Giving the elephant the water.
Give water to elephant. Hannibal eagerly snakes his thick trunk over to the bucket and with a quick snort siphons out all of the water. The elephant lazily draws its trunk upwards, ejecting the water across its broad back. Can we go in now? Okay.
So we've now got a clean elephant. Brilliant.
Judging by the name of the elephant, we probably need to find Chianti.
Yeah, what was the elephant?
Is it Hannibal?
Hannibal.
Do we do it again? We do it twice. Okay, it is full. Oh. Look at the elephant. Behind two soulful eyes, gleaming white tusks, and lush palm-like ears stands the huge grey elephantine bulk that is Hannibal of the jungle. And so I've just given the water to the elephant the second time, and it siphons it out again, and then spouting point blank from the elephant's trunk, a blast of warm water sprays you in the face. Are we making friends?
I was just going to say, we're
I
building
think so.
a rapport, aren't we, with the elephant?
But I just assumed that we couldn't even see it, that it was inside the tent. There's an open tent giving off a dank, earthy smell on its east side. But we can actually... Not sure what we can do with Hannibal. What? I'm just going to try it again. Okay. It's the same. Blast of warm water sprays you in the face. There's no ears.
Okay, so we have a way of spraying someone in the face with water. Maybe if we put something else in the bucket, it would fire that as well, but I don't know.
You could get it drunk.
What happens if we were wearing the clown mask? Would it still spray us in the face?
I mean, what's the logic?
Just trying to connect water, face, mask goes on the face, so it's pretty weak, I know.
No, it's no different.
Well, we still haven't thrown water at Andrew Jenny either.
No, we haven't.
Andrew Jenny might not be as quick to dodge out the way as the cats.
Same deal. Sidesteps the splashing.
Do we need
to go, and we are stuck.
We are.
And there's another turnstile that we haven't managed to get through yet.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Is there a person at the turnstile who won't let us through, or is it?
You can see a silhouette. You can see the silhouette of a man sitting quietly in semi-darkness.
Can we talk to him?
The shadowy outline of a man who's wearing a dark pair of sunglasses.
Is the turnstile just locked?
Turnstile won't budge.
Is he wearing sunglasses because it's sunny? Isn't it nighttime? Why do I think it's nighttime? Because this circus is shut. Is he blind, maybe?
Ah.
Oh, that's a good.
Like, can we somehow sneak past him?
Yeah.
We saw the clown and the little person go south through the turnstile, didn't we? I wonder if
Look in the feelies.
Or maybe we need to do the
Clown
helium
Alley.
here, so he thinks we're
we need to what?
breathe the helium and talk to him here, so he thinks we're someone else. If he is blind and he can't see us.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And there's a
Oh.
bit about Clown Alley and the smallest human in the world, or smallest man in the world, Comrade Constantine Thumb.
I should have saved. Ask man to enter. The sound of your high-pitched, lighter-than-air voice is startling to yourself, but very familiar to the guard. You can hear an electromechanical buzzing sound from the turnstile.
Oh, what on earth?
Oh
What?
my God!
You pass through the creaky turnstile. Camp East. You're in the east end of the performers' camp. It is unevenly lighted by a number of glaring spotlights which ring the camp, creating a stage-like patchwork of light and dark. At the eastern end of the camp sits one lone trailer.
Oh no, we're gonna have to wait till next week.
Okay, guys, see you next week.
We ended with points, though.
Well done.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've never
Genius.
felt so useless at text adventures in all my life.
No.
This is really hard, this one.
Yeah.
Well, you say it's hard, but we still every session we make progress.
Well,
Like it
yeah,
might-
Rosie just smashes it, doesn't she? She's like, oh, well, he's probably blind. But she's just like, breathe the balloon and just talk to him. I'm like, okay.
Creative mind.
I know. We're not worthy.
I just think it's really puzzling this, but then when it gives you a clue, it's a real clue, like some dark
Yeah.
glasses and he's in the shadows. That's
Yeah, there's a
weird.
reason for every word is fighting.
Yeah.
You know, it's had to fight for survival because there's so little space in an adventure like this. There's so little storage space on these computers that it was written for.
Did he even mention that someone had a squeaky voice earlier?
It didn't need to because we saw that whole thing at the beginning about Tom Thumb,
Yeah.
you know, and us helping him drink, which
Yeah.
meant that he was then able to go south through the turnstile. And so we watched him go through the turnstile with the clown.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah, obvious now.
Nice. Wow, brilliant.
And actually, if you think about it, we could have done it almost immediately. There's nothing to prevent us doing it because the balloon was just up on top of on the high wire. We could have just immediately gone and got the pole from under the wagon, gone up, gone across, got the balloon, come down and come through here. We didn't even have to go into the sideshow to solve this. We didn't even have to find the ticket.
But we might need some of the stuff that we've got now.
Mm.
Oh yeah, but what that means is it's not like what it's we're supposed to be doing it in parallel. There's like this whole section that hopefully will now solve some of the things that we've been unable to solve because they're not supposed to be done in sequence. It's not like you have to get the ticket and go through the turnstile and do all the sideshow stuff and the menagerie stuff in order to get what you need to go into the next section.
Yeah.
I've kind of been ignoring that turnstile because I've been thinking, well, it's probably sequential, right? Different areas open up as you solve them because that's kind of a traditional thing. That's like what a traditional game design is like. You know, you do this section and you get stuff that gets you into a new section.
Yeah.
But that is not the case here at all. We had everything that we needed to go into all of these sections right almost from the beginning. So yeah, there's this whole area that hopefully will lead to objects where we just go, oh well, that's obviously for that. But we never know.
Next week we're going to look and it'll be like a single location.
Yeah. Well, we just say there's a lone trailer, but anyway.
There better be lots of stuff. Oh my God.
Definitely.
Well, I'm going to bid you all farewell, and I'm going to add it to the map, and we'll carry on next
Yeah.
week.
Okay,
Okay.
goodbye.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Cool.
Those online.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers, everyone.